Here it is, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I missed my nap, and he's taking me in the wilderness somewhere.
You hear that? Listen. You hear it?
I hear water falling somewhere. Oh, this means I got to come back up these steps. Oh my goodness. He's got no mercy on me. Got a trip stick right here.
Come on, Charlie.
He's taking me down to the river. Well, the waterfall's not falling because we have no rain. Everything's been dry.
Oh, we got a waterfall. Look at that.
Oh, we're at the beach.
And look down there.
All right.
We got rapids.
We got rapids and I bet there's rainbow trout.
Well,
South Louisiana.
it is a spring-fed river, but it's not cold enough to hold rainbows. Now that's something I've never seen on this river. There's actually a hole in there, Charlie.
Beautiful. Yeah, it's pretty back here.
Yeah, this is very
Nice and cool.
Come on, Charlie, that's all I got to show you.
Oh, that's it. And I thought there was going to be something really exciting.
You mean like a ice chest full of beer?
An ice chest full of beer, a beach party going on.
With hamburgers on the grill?
Oh, man. That would be the day. Oh, I got to go all the way up those steps.
Hello! Mr. Ed here. Today is, what is today, Charles?
The 19th.
19th of September, and as you can see, I got a little sweatshirt on. You know why? Why
It's not that cold.
Charlie,
it's 64 degrees.
63, I just looked. 63
Oh, okay,
degrees.
63.
The last time Charlie and I did a removal back at the end of August, how hot was it that day?
It was so hot I was quitting. That was it.
100 degrees while we're taking the bees out of the property.
100 degrees.
But today, it's
It's beautiful.
really beautiful. I mean, it's gonna warm up into the mid 80s today, but it's right around 7:30 in the morning right now, and we got bees.
I'll show you.
Yeah,
Hang on a
Charlie,
second.
yeah.
I'll show you.
They're inside of a wall upstairs. They're up on the second story. Now, I can't see any if the bees are flying right now, but underneath the cushion of that light fixture, which it's pulled away from the wall about an inch, that's where our bees are making their entrance. However, this is not the first hive that has been in this location. If we come down just a little bit, at that point right there, you can see that big old hole, and that's where the bees had been making their entrance. You can also see how the wood has been chewed away by the bees at that point right there. Let me pan out a little bit. And you can see how the coloration of the wood is different. So those bees had been here for quite a while. And I'm going to show you something that's pretty interesting on the inside of the house once we get there. So there's the layout of where the bees are, where they're making their entrance. By the grace of God, these bees right here, they're not coming home with me to the Abbey. They're actually going to be staying with the homeowner on this property. This is a stunning piece of property. We're only a little over 6 miles from the Abbey right here, and the same river that runs by the Abbey, the Bogafly River, that is also the river right here too. And we're going to go down after a little while and get some of the a little water feature that's on this property on the Bogafly River. So by the grace of God, we're going to get these bees in this house. We're going to be moving them into a hive here on this property. Charlie, you ready to wrangle?
I'm ready to go.
Let's get inside and show you some stuff. We're inside the guest house right now, and this is not even the main house. The main house, and we're going to show that later, it's on the river. But the area the bees are in, they are right in this area right here. In this area right here. So they're between the studs, all right there. And now I'm going to use the brand new Vevor thermal camera, and I'm going to show you the image that comes up on this camera. This camera is awesome. Man, look at that. That hive. I came out here on Sunday, yesterday, 2 days ago, and it's so cool right now. The bees have all clustered up to the top. But when I was out here on Sunday, when it was 90 degrees, the bees had gone from the very top up here, they were below the light plate right here. So we have comb all in this area right here. And on Sunday, there was actually bees getting a signature from the bees all the way to the ground. So I'm going to cut all of this sheetrock out of here, and we're going to remove it. So it should be a pretty large amount of comb. But there's one more thing I want to show you about what's going on here. This is what I was talking about earlier outside, how I know there was a hive in this wall prior to, oh Charlie, I put my hand right here. You can feel the heat right here. Put your hand right here, Charlie. Feel the heat up here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, it is so much, there's such a heat difference between that. That's really slick right there. So what I wanted to show though, not that was just an interesting thing, is look at this right here. This stuff right here is actually wax moth. Look at this, look at that. There's a cocoon right there. See that wax moth cocoon? And there's another one here. There's more here. And even on this socket down here, we've got evidence of a comb being behind the wall right here. So when we open up our wall, even though our bees are located in this area right here, I know that there's comb previously over here. So we're going to have to remove probably about, I don't know, we're going to find out, how much comb we're going to have to remove. But there is a lot of evidence of prior comb being in here, and we'll see what condition the new comb is in. Let's grab the tools, and we're going to open up this wall right now. All right, we're about ready to open up the wall. I've got it marked off. And Charlie, zoom in and show all of this. This is all decaying comb right here. All this is decaying comb. We showed you the cocoons of the wax moth earlier, and you can see them right here. So as the wax moth is inactive in the hive, and they're chewing that wax and dropping it down, it just settles. And in this case, it settled in the light switches, both of them, and then of course we're going to have a big pile of it down the bottom. So it's going to be interesting to see when we open up the wall just how the bees built onto the old comb or started new again. And I suspect that since the entrance was somewhere down here before, that we're going to see new comb at the top and the more of the older comb at the bottom. It's time to cut some sheetrock. Now Charlie, I think we're going to pull this bottom piece off first, and then we'll pull this top piece off.
Sound like a plan to me.
See if we can find some bees.
We have insulation.
it's spray foam insulation too.
Oh, wow.
Man, look at all that old wax in there. That's a mess.
It's gonna break. It broke.
You got bees, Charlie. A lot of wires running up in there, Charlie.
And a lot of bees.
Go, go.
They're coming out in full force.
They're not playing.
Nope. Looks like some old comb.
Yeah, they've been here for a while.
Oh, the light's not working.
Sometimes the cord, it's in the cord, Charlie.
In the cord?
Yeah, the cord's is got to get replaced. You just got to wiggle the cord around.
There it goes. Oh, yes. Oh, all the difference in the world. You can see the hive now. Beautiful. Good video. Honey. Yeah, that's old comb.
And there is our colony. I'm really surprised. I thought it was going to be larger than this. And these walls are 2x6 walls. These exterior walls are 2x6. The problem that I'm seeing right now is there wasn't a top plate at this point right here, that the hive actually extends beyond this. So I have to open up the ceiling in this room from here to here so we can see just how far up this hive goes. So that's what I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna cut this part away, and that way we'll be able to see the extent or the size of this hive. Well, that didn't help me at all. I really thought that our rafter was going to be a barge rafter, that I'd be able to access that space right there. So regardless, we're just going to have to cut up to there, and hopefully we can dig the bees out or run them out from at that point. Here's a little close-up of what that hive looks like. And just judging from the color of that comb, I'm saying this comb has been in it for a couple of years. 3 years, maybe more. All right. I thought it was gonna be a lot bigger, but that's all we got right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't cut because of that wire. Got a bunch of wires.
Oh, don't worry about that wire. It'll only spark once. It'll trip the breaker.
You filming this?
Of course, I wasn't gonna miss it. If there's sparks and you fall on the floor, I'll do chest compressions, but I ain't kissing you. That ain't happening. Somebody else gonna have to blow in your mouth. Oh, it's only 110, so it'll be momentary.
I got almost all the comb out of there. All this wire, boy, it just makes you. It just makes it so difficult to remove the comb. I got most of it out up inside of the pitch of the roof. Now the problem is that the bees have run behind this piece of plywood right back in here. And they're also, you can see there's bees right there. So it's time now, we're gonna have to use a honey robber, honey bandit. We're gonna spray that, try to push these bees out. I'm gonna drill a couple of holes in the plywood right here and spray the bandit, let it run down, and hopefully the bees and our queen are gonna come out of this hole right here. They're gonna be coming out everywhere, that's for sure. And the ones that are coming out, they're gonna just go to the glass door right here. So our bees, it may have been that they got from behind that plywood and now they're pushing up right in here. So I had to cut this piece of the ceiling out to access it, but I'm gonna vacuum these bees right here. And if I don't find our queen right here, then we'll push some more honey bandit into behind that piece of plywood. So let's find out if she's...
Well, folks, it's been 7 hours we've been into this job. And the comb is gone. 99% of the bees are gone. But Jeff is on the big hunt. And he's looking. But in the process, we have cut some holes in this wall. I mean, look at that. There's very many places for this queen to be. Well, she's elusive, so it could be anywhere. Yeah, you can tell Jeff's had enough. It's going out the back door. That's it. I just hope he doesn't jump. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, throw down your hair. Where art thou? Hey, your hair, not the house.
Hold on, I'm gonna give you something else.
Well, easy. Bring it on, Rapunzel. Oh my goodness. Ah. It's all of our clothes. I guess we're moving.
Well, it's like we never were here, huh? And neither is that beehive, because it ain't there no more. Man, what a challenge that one was. We've already been here, I think 7 hours, Charlie said. Those wires, all those nicks and crannies, that foam. It was just one battle after the other, and we still didn't, for sure, well, we didn't find the queen. I didn't see her. So hopefully she's in the bee bag.
Okay.
Come on, man, well, let's just hurry up so we can go home.
Oh, it's early yet.
He didn't get a nap, but he did get lunch today. So
Yes, lunch was very good.
I mean, it's another 8-hour removal. Thankfully, the weather was really nice.
Beautiful weather, temperature's great, the humidity's low.
Oh, it's still.
The only thing I can think of is we could go fishing.
Yeah, we could go fishing in there.
Yeah.
Or wade fishing.
Wade
Yeah,
fishing,
wade
yes,
fishing.
yes.
That's really nice.
Yeah, tubing at the same time.
And tubing, yeah.
I mean, look at the setting back here.
This is just gorgeous.
Look at this.
That's
We've got a
gorgeous.
fireplace back, an outdoor fireplace. Who would have
You
thought?
could cook weenies right
We
there.
could, oh man, do s'mores, weenies, or whatever.
So that removal, it was just the amount of space that those bees were able to get to because of the old building. It was just terrible.
Yeah, you
and
had
I
the
just had to
wiring.
keep cutting holes because the bees kept moving. So it looked like Swiss cheese
Oh, yeah.
by the time I finished with it.
That was,
But we had to do all those holes as it turned out.
yeah.
No queen, but who knows? They may be able to make another one, or she may be in there when we dump the bees. But I'll find out.
That's it. Yeah,
It's always-
transform again.
It's always something.
Oh man, it never fails.
Well,
you know,
let's do this. Let's finish this.
we're done.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Keep on watching.
We'll be making more.
God bless, Mr. Ed.
And good time, Charlie.
Out of here until the next video.
Till the next one. They're coming to visit.
They know it's good time, Charlie.
Hi, gang.
And don't forget to go.
Good morning.
Hey, I heard y'all was scared of bees.
You're here to help me, right? Paul said you ain't got
Come here. Come here.
I watch you from a distance.
Yeah.
I'm Aaron.